You got to push the door up.
Oh, we got her. Looks like a fat kid rolling down a hill.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it's quicker than what that is.
Stick to hot rod.
You know, we want people to understand what Xcentrick is all about.
That's goggles. Until summer when I got my long socks again. Oh, I know!
Let's go for a little tour and we can show you what's going on in the shop right now. And we've got a lot going on all the time, so we'll run through it real quick.
Hey Mikey, there's only so much metal on it! That is the most annoying grinder in the shop.
So over here we just got some motors that are getting ready for more builds or excess inventory. This is a 1940 Cadillac, came to us to be semi-restored. The client wants to finish it himself. We've done the motor, had that all rebuilt. We've closed in all the windows, done the brakes, transmission, all that kind of stuff. So the car is mobile now. We're just waiting on some exhaust pieces and that'll be gone. This is one that won over at Autorama. It's a 1968 Mustang convertible. It's just a monster of a car. It's been a lot of fun and the customer loves it, but we had to beef it up because as they say, he drives it like he stole it, but cool car.
I've been here now for about 7 months. I've known the Darman family for some time through racing, and they help us out with our race car sponsorship. So I had some conversations with Bill and Chris about coming over and trying to work on hot rods and stuff like that. So the last 7 months have been fairly challenging, but they've been very, very fun.
This is a really unique car. Came into us as a drag car. It's a 1974 Dodge Dart, and most people would say, why? We say, you know, what can we do with it? As you see, we've changed the whole back end of the car. It's got a 2010 Challenger tail section on it. The car has been completely built. What we've done is we've done the whole underneath, the top, the insides, the front end. Everything has been done on the car. We've put in one of the 5.7 late model Hemis. Car runs like an absolute top. It's a monster. Still just finishing this one up. More stripes going on it this week, and tune in next week. It'll be advancing a lot more.
This is a Fiero that we turned into a Lambo. And we're just doing a brake tune-up, just getting it ready for the road. I guess you could say I'm a mechanic and just a handyman. As little, I always like taking things apart, putting them back together, and I've been in and out of dealerships my whole life, and this is by far the best job I've ever had.
How'd they fit? Not bad?
You look alright.
Can he touch you? Can he touch your shoulders?
My hands are turning blue.
Okay, this is the shop car. This is my car, our car. This is a bit of a track slash street car. This is a 1967 AC Cobra. It's a kit. It's one of the kits that we build for clients, but this is our own one. This is the one that we started out with. It's become a shop parts car, so last year, I think it was, we decided to finish it. Did a photo shoot with it. It actually won PPG's All of Canada Top 12 car. It's in our calendar for 2017. It also won a whole bunch of awards over at Autorama last year. This is the monster of the shop. This is a 1934 Ford Coupe slash 2013 ZL1 Camaro. We took a crashed 2013 ZL1 car and morphed as many components from that car into this. This car won first place at Autorama in 2016, won first place in Motorama in 2016. It's been in calendars and magazines already. This one we'll talk about a lot because it's got every conceivable option. It's got backup cameras, it's got navigation, it's got OnStar, it's got everything that the Camaro came with. This car's got it.
This is Bill in his heyday. 96. He hit the wall so hard one day that the number turned into 69. If it wasn't for Jessie, this place wouldn't run either. She keeps everything together. She's the glue.
And who wrote this, Mike? We don't even have a 74 Chevelle in the shop.
That's a 74 Chevelle.
What is?
The Laguna.
That's a Laguna.
It's a Chevelle Laguna.
Listen, we're not going to be splitting hairs here, okay?
It is a Chevelle though.
It is a Chevelle?
Yeah.
You sure? Yeah. Are you absolutely
Are you sure?
Laguna is a package.
Mike's betting his life on it now. Okay, is somebody
him
gonna,
then. I'm done.
are you gonna tell me when it's a Chevelle, not a Laguna? Mike?
Chevy Laguna.
What are we doing?
It's a Chevelle apparently, not a Laguna.
The Chevelle Laguna has 3.
Okay, well I'm the only one that didn't know that, I guess.
Oh my god.
Come on. Come on. Is that it? Come on. There you go. Release. Okay. Now you're good.
Right back here, this is something that most shops don't have. We found that as we were building a lot of cars, we were bringing in a lot of outside sources. One of those is the upholstery. Upholstery is key in a high quality restoration. So we found that having that outsourced was a big problem for us, both from a time constraint and a quality issue standpoint. So we were lucky enough last year to find Tim to come in here. He's an ex-Lear, which is an OEM seat manufacturer, an ex-Lear employee, and he's brought some real high-end skills with him.
And we'll just grind it if we need to
Yeah,
get
we're
it
gonna
to
have
fit.
some filing on it. Just get it down so you can see in the pictures. It's got a little bit of just a tab on it. I think that'll be perfect for what we need.
We've ended up getting to a point in the builds now where we can add a lot of technology to a car. The only way you can do that is to have the people and the product here on site to be able to understand what the combination of those components do together and how they work independently, and then put them all together in one place in the build. That's a very tricky thing, and there's not very many people that can do that, but we're lucky enough that Jeff here, who's in the background running around doing a bunch of other stuff right now.
No Sparkies.
He's got his setup right here. He's working on some bikes right now, doing some rewiring. He's done the 34. Big asset to the company right here.
Main challenges would be honestly using the brain all the time to try and figure out where something starts and where something ends. Because Chris will come up to me, he's like, okay, you gotta make this work. I'm like, well, I don't know how it works. I gotta figure it out, right? Like the things that we're putting in some of these cars, they don't belong there. So trying to get it to fit and work as it should in a car that it doesn't belong in that's the fun part though. It's the hardest part, but it's the fun part.
Are like, you're like, you know, and it's taking them forever, so they can't even sneak being on the phone, because like, he's probably just trying to make one text right now. And he's been doing that for like 42.
Dead stop. And then, oh, I'm walking.
And he's texting like this. And it's taking him like so long to write one text.
We've got a bunch of projects here in the body shop right now. Right now what Jeff's working on is a 1967 GT500 Shelby Mustang.
God damn these bits.
Sure that's the right spot?
Listen. It's where I'm putting it, so it's the right spot.
This is a really cool car. It's come to us from a client in Ontario. He's given us the free hand, to some extent, to build him probably one of the best Mustang GT500 Shelbys that you'll ever see. This car is going through a transformation to be 1,000 horsepower plus, and to have all the amenities that go with that. It's going to have carbon fiber all over. It's got, you know, it's on air ride. It's got a new suspension that takes all the way through from the front to the back to join all the suspension together to be able to handle that 1,000 horsepower, the brakes to support that, the interior to go along with that. Massive build for us. It's going to be a car that will be very recognizable and undoubtedly shown in a lot of different places. So cool build. We'll see progress every week on this car. It's a very important one for us.
My role's to get the cars ready for paint, finish off bodywork, some metal fab, just basically make the cars look pretty. From what I was doing before, this place is complete opposite. I really enjoy working here.
This is a 1937 Ford. Now this car is, as much as it looks like it's got a long way to go, it's extremely close to completion. All the electronics are done, electrics are done, the motor's in, drivetrain's all in. We've actually moved the car around, it drives. But it has to be tore apart for this last stage, which is, we just talked about the paint stage of it. So it's just getting all blocked down now. The blocking will be finished into prime, then into paint.
I'm on the body and paint side. A lot more paint, but enough body too. This is our 68 Mustang. Just kind of a little bit of a retro mod kind of going on. Not as big as the Obsessive's going to be, but enough.
What we've done to this car is we've added in the big brakes. We've put in fuel injected motor. We've put in every component from a steering standpoint that gives it the late model feel when you're driving it down the road. Car is a few months away from completion yet. Getting ready to go into paint probably in about another week to 2 weeks, as Chad would say. Yep.
Sitting here is like going shopping in not a normal store. We know we have it, it's just not here. It's around somewhere. We try to keep it organized.
I'm moving it and not telling you where it is. I'm just telling you.
Really? We're gonna hide your shit too?
No, I'm moving it and locking it up and not telling you.
We're in this shop all day. You don't think we can find everything?
I'm gonna hide it.
We're gonna hide your stuff. Like, I mean,
you can't hide my... No.
We can hide your car.
You can't hide my stuff.
We'll hide everything.
Go to work. Go do work. Go do something.
I thought I'm the face.
He thinks he's the face.
The update is we have no brakes, but we're gonna see how she hasn't really moved in a long time, so we're gonna go.
Brakes where we're going.
We don't need roads. We're gonna go drive her through the parking lot a little bit and see how she actually moves, because it really hasn't moved in a long time.
I don't have any clue.
Who designed this stuff?
You did.
This is for little European guys.
This is horribly uncomfortable. It's weird. I feel like I'm in a sleep test or something.
Never mind. That ain't happening.
No. The Cadillac's gonna go on after we get the Dart off. If you get that line over.
That was ridiculous.
The car's ridiculous.
If you subscribe to our YouTube channel every week, you'll be able to see what is happening. Sometimes you're a Mopar fan, sometimes you're a Chevy fan, sometimes you're just a hot rod fan, and we hope to be able to get you back every week to see different things. We'll also try and bring, if people like what they see, we'll bring your suggestions onto this channel as well. If you want to see us change a brake rotor, do a tune-up on a car, change your oil, we can bring those things into the videos as well, and hopefully we'll add a little entertainment. We've got a bunch of dogs here, and not just the guys who work here, but we've got a bunch of dogs and we've got crazy people that work here, but we get the job done right. So you'll see the proper way to do it, and hopefully it won't be boring. We'll try to add some entertainment to it.
Hold done.
How many more you gotta do?
None, that's it. We're gonna give up.